Micaela, how you doing?
Pretty good. How are you?
Man, I'm chilling, you know what I'm saying, just hanging out. I'm really excited about what you're about to encounter, baptism. What a great way to show who you are in Christ to the masses, you know what I'm saying? So really, I just kind of want to hear your heart on what your life was like before Christ. Like, what did that look like for you?
Well, I always grew up in a Christian home and everything. I was baptized as a baby and just always went to church as a kid. Like every Sunday, that's what my family did. And it's not like I wanted to go to church, but I still went because that's what my family would do and everything. And it's like I finally hit a point where in 8th grade I went to church camp, and it really just affected me that like I didn't have a relationship with Jesus Christ. I was living off my parents' faith. I was claiming to be a Christian, but it didn't really mean anything to me, and it wasn't really matching up in my life. It's not like I was doing awful things, but I put sports and everything else before going to church or God and everything. So then I kind of just hit that point where I was like, I want that relationship with God. Like, I know I'm missing something. And I was kind of just chasing after like that fulfillment in sports and everything. And I was really, even after I got a relationship with God, I still put sports first. And I wanted to play soccer in college, and I always thought that's what I was gonna do. I was ranked as one of the top goalies in Colorado. That's who I was basically. And then I had 8 surgeries, and God kind of just stripped me of that. And it was hard, but looking back, I'm so thankful He did, because I'm so much happier now that my focus and fulfillment comes from God and not sports or anything. And I don't know, it was just cool. I felt like after soccer was taken away, I didn't have an identity, and but I was able to turn to God, and He gave me that identity and value and purpose in life. And so. Well,
that's good to hear. So what has your life been like since you've been here and you really understood the importance of your Christianity? What does your life look like?
It's definitely been interesting, because when I first decided to hand my life over to God, I could just see God everywhere and just see Him working and stuff, and that was kind of towards the end of high school. And then all of a sudden I started having doubts, and I started kind of questioning, well, why do I believe this? And I felt like God kind of pulled back and let me go through a drought, but that really challenged me to get into the Word, get into everything, and actually know why I believe what I believe, without God just giving me that comfort of it was weird. I just knew He was there. I just knew it. And I didn't really ever have to get into my Bible. So since I came to college, it's you can't just have that baby faith. And it's I was really challenged to dig deeper and actually know why I believe what I believe, and just seeing, I'm definitely out of that drought now, but now seeing where God is working in my life now, I'm just so encouraged and everything. So
that's awesome. Well, I know that God is definitely using you in many ways, and in one of those is musically. I know that He's really giving you the gift to just communicate truth through music. But other than that, is there something that you would want to tell the masses? If you could tell them one thing about just your journey.
I would say God's gifted us with so many things, and make sure you use it for God's glory, because God blessed me with the talent to play soccer, but I was selfish about it and used it for myself. And now I know He's blessed me with music, and I'm totally gonna want that to serve and honor God, and let that be my focus and not necessarily about me. And it's just kind of use what you have and give it to God. Cool. And He'll bless it.